What's the difference between an autobiography and a memoir? I'm a high school English teacher, so let's talk about it. The line between autobiographies and memoirs is very thin, but there are a few key distinctions that make them their own literary genre. I'm going to start with simple definitions. An autobiography is defined as an account of a person's life written by that person, whereas a memoir is a historical account or biography written from a personal knowledge or memory, hence memoir. So going back to the handy dandy chart, it says autobiographies covers the author's entire life. Memoirs usually cover only part of the author's life. Autobiographies are usually about famous and important people. People read them to learn more about the author. So the person that they're wanting to read about is usually already famous for something. Whereas memoirs can be written by anyone. People read them because of their subject, theme, or style. They don't need to be famous. They can just write about whatever happened in their life. Autobiographies are usually written in chronological order from birth to present day. This is one of the key distinctions. It has to cover their entire life. Whereas memoirs can be written chronologically, but often move back and forth through time. We have a lot of literary elements at work as memoirs are very intertwined with poetry. So we get a lot of flashbacks. We get a lot of figurative language. Autobiographies place a greater emphasis on facts and history. I feel like I've emphasized the historical aspect enough on that side, so moving on to memoirs, which place a greater emphasis on the emotional experience. So what is happening on the inside? If you've ever read a memoir, then it's usually an account of some sort of traumatizing experience. It could happen in childhood, young adulthood, but the book usually ends in some sort of revelation because this event changed their life. It's not an account of their entire life, which you do sometimes get throughout the memoir, like where they're from, when they're born, whatever, but those facts are clearly stated in an autobiography. All right, first example, the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, autobiography. The Diary of Anne Frank, which is wrongly labeled here as an autobiography. This is a memoir. The Glass Castle, memoir. The autobiography of Thomas Jefferson. This one's a little self-explanatory, but you get the vibe.